to me.
All Republic forces, pull back!
It is too late to retreat, Admiral. There is no escape for us. You are strong, child, but I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side.
This is but a taste of the dark side.
These sand people are vicious. They attacked without any reason.
Who are you? It doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster and may attack again at any second? I doubt we could hold out on our own to get another wave of them. You would be right. Can't. Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out. Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about the enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. Glad it's not my job. Just that they attack everything on sight. Well, I suppose they don't attack each other, but any outsider is as good as dead. The company tried to arm us and even set up remote self-powered turrets on the mining route, but that just made things worse. We're not soldiers. They still kill us and then take our weapons off our corpses. They even had the Jawas disable the turrets and set them around their enclave. It's like a fortress now. I don't know how you're going to break through all of that. Me, I'd sneak in. Well, actually, I'd just get back to Anchorhead. They use whatever they scavenge. They seem to hate our technology, but they love to turn it against us. That goes for blasters and turrets too, I guess. It's not like you need to be a genius to operate them. They probably don't even bother with special settings. They just watch for people approaching and switch them on. I don't have time for this sort of thing. I'm through with the desert. You can take your sand people, great dragons, and crazy hunters. Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. The Jawas will we'll salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
How am I supposed to make a living with this going on? Thanks for your help. There's no more of those animals out there.
Yes?
Master? Yes? Acknowledgement.
Don't let me die under here, please! Please help! I can't get out!
3, 2, 1.
Cannot win. What can I do?
Ready. Yes. Yes.
Here.
Sir.
Yes?
Acknowledgement.
Sure.
Ready.
Yes?
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something. Cautionary. I am unsure, Master. Now is not the time for speculation, however. I will attempt to address your question later. Translation. Result. I believe I have succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders. Translation. Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call. Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master. Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master? Translation. Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him. Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners. Translation. Translation. He says that will never happen, Master. Ignorant outsiders continually desecrate their most reverential customs. This will always demand a response, an attitude I can respect. Protocol. From his perspective, a reduction is already a large step. It is doubtful you will get agreement on much more than that. Translation. Translation. He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back. Sergeant?
Yes?
Acknowledgement?
Sure.
Yes?
Acknowledgement.
What?
Here.
Master?
You shall fall.
Sure. What?
How can I help? Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan. It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however. Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded. True, I suppose. And yet the outcome of that battle was unexpected. To all of us. Revan's end was unforeseen. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else? I see that, but do you have the all-important Chieftain's Gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us. Then I'll take those off your hands, but the real prize is still out there. Yes, we're still waiting for you to return with the Sand People Chieftain's Gaffy stick. I'll reward you well when you do. We don't have any new information on the subject. It's still possible that they have an enclave in the far south of the Dune Sea. And I would remind you that you did agree to do this task for Zerga Corporation. We expect completion in a timely manner. I should remind you that you were not retained as a diplomatic representative. You are a hunter, and should go after your prey as we agreed. You are not authorized to do anything other than deliver what was promised. Do so, and don't talk of this foolishness again. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. Farewell. Zerga Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Ki mulira kun kin. Tong hitwama ag itinko tune. Kakinja nawabagaon. Bagwa siyang kontima. Baba Hassan shan. No. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tong hitwama jiko na. Tongki pa non kunek abog. Baba Hassan Shan. No ba muri ra tilay kuka. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tongki pa non kunek ki muri ra kun kin. Tong hit wama agi inko tune. Baba Hassan Shan. No ba muri ra tilay kuka. Kakincha na wabakaon. Bagwa siyang kontimachit o. Baba Hassan Shan. No ba muri rati like kuka. Baba Hassan Shan. No ba muri rati like kuka. Ki muri ra kun kin. Tong hitwama at iikot. Baba Hassan Shan. No ba muri rati like kuka. Kakincha na wabakaon. Bagwa siyang kon.
Papuelta, color luz y van de bus. Papuelta, color luz y van de bus. Y el tío. Oro, principian corrupio. Papuelta, papuelta. Papuelta, papuelta.
Kipuna, bona na kichu. Salima wanga kunbikin. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Selima wanga kun bikin. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaka. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong ki ba non tontek. 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 Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong ki ba non tontek. Tong ki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong ki ba non. Tong ki ba non. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tong abuk shami no. Tong ki ba non tontek. Tong ki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami. Tong abuk shami. Tong ki ba non tontek. Selima wanga kun bikin. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaka. Selima wanga kun bikin. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tong ki ba non tontek. Tong ki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaka. Selima wanga kun bikin. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tong ki ba non tontek. Mucho shakapaka. Tong ki ba non tontek. Tong ki ba non tontek. Mucho shakapaka. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tong abuk shami no nok. Kipuna. Selimo wanga kon bikin. Tipona, bon. Selimo wanga kon bikin. Dong abuk shami no no. Tipona, bona nakichu. Selimo wanga kon bikin. Mucho shaka para. Mucho shaka para. Mucho shaka para. Dong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shaka para. Mucho shaka para. Dong abuk shami no nok.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up. My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked. I'm not gonna pretend Griff wasn't a hustler and a con artist, but that doesn't mean you can just insult him. He did what he did to look out for me. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went. Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Terrace, Lena sunk her claws into Griff but good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay, have it your way.
Yes, what's on your mind? Sorry, can't be much help with that.
How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged. Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly. Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things. It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time. Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken. A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter. Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission. How can I help? I am confident that you can deal with that on your own. How can I help? I wish I could help you with that. How can I help? I can try. What would you like me to recall? I shall do my best. Calm your mind and remember.
Yes, what's on your mind? I'm not really sure. You can figure it out on your own, can't you?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear? Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived. The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, I lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was old, and maybe a little enamored. They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child, but this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Welcome back. Is there something I can do for you? There is no need for that.
Uchua penki, tong itu mama ji, human act in ikatune. Chi itakanki, chana kikakin, chana wabakaon. Bagwa shank konti machid Smilia! Tingkuin ko ka, patoga yakuli ko kala.
But Terra's gone. I wonder who the Sith will turn on next.
Ki mulira kun kin. Tong hitwama at itin. Kakin cha nawaba. Kakin cha.
Rundi hautonga tongkimpan ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri, kunhung kabi. Laboda na wenkes matona, yinkin slimo podona mulera. Laboda na wenkes matona, yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhung kabi. Rundi hautunga tongkimban ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri, kunhung kabi. Laboda na wenkes matona, yinkin slimo podona mulerak. Yinoba mulerak inkunchiku. Rundi hautunga tongkimban ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, Rundi hautunga tongkimban ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri, kunhung kabi. Chupaka chonagaran totril, titoki yumabogra. Chikudo kano pawa. Titoki grab laboda na wenkes matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera. Rundi hautunga tongkimban ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamuri, kunhung kabi. Laboda na wenkes matona, yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Rundi hautunga tongkimban ng kong. Laboda na wenkes matona, yinkin. Rundi hautunga tongkimban ng kongkek. Rundi hautunga tong. Laboda na wenkes matona, yinkin slimo podona. Laboda na wenkes matona, yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Rundi hautunga tongkimban ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, laboda na wenkes matona, yinkin slimo podona mulera. Jibedwa na ni Bob. Laboda na wenkes matona, yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova Rundi hautunga tongkimban ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, laboda na wenkes matona, yinkin slimo. Autong kimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes, chimpayamul, labola na rinkies maktom. Jibedwa nanip. Labola na rinkies maktoma. Yinkins. Rundi autong kimba ng kongkek. Chubaka chonagarn totil tit labola na. Rundi autong kimba ng kongkek. Rundi